Bitcoin is possibly about to make one more push to the upside before to get a major push to the downside next, a big pullback if we can say that. I'm going to show you everything in today's update so you can absolutely crush the chart. I'm going to give you the targets, the possible waves and the possible moves clearly we can expect on this asset, and the only thing really you have to do into these target is simply to read at an order flow. So an order flow, that is not an order flow, this is a footprint chart, but this, for example, is an order flow. This allows you to see what's happening behind the market, and so you can make some more informed trading decision into your target, so to speak. You're going to determine and to recognize if you have more likely yes or not to take a short, okay, or a long. It depends if you want to long or short the target. But anyway, so here, what we can expect, we have two different configurations. One more push to the upside before to get a major push to the downside here. It can be either a top in, clearly, and a big retracement. But before to look at this, we'll have to look at some targets. Okay, I'm going to give you everything. If now we get nothing good, for example, we take the high and we do get no retracement, no swing third pound, for example, of that top, or no failed auction, so to speak, a swing third pound, you just take the high and retrace directly. You leave, for example, the previous high with a week only. So let's take a case that you have, for example, you have an uptrend like this, bam, 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 you make a first top, you retrace, you come back up, and here you just take the high and leave there and close below directly and come back down. You leave the previous high here with just a wick here above. Okay, this is a swing failure pan. A failed auction is when you get acceptance, if you can say that, higher, spend some time, start forming something, for example, bearish on the order flow, and from here, bam, come back down. So you spend some time, you don't just take the high and retrace directly. You take the high, spend some time above, and retrace. So if we don't do a failed auction or a swing third part at top, we're going to look for the other configuration I'm going to give you. So first of all, we can look for this possible ending. You know, this was something I was looking for that was a bit less probable, because as always, it is less probable to make an ending. So it's right here, by the way, if this can load, perfect. It was here again. So I was looking for the possible wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the ABC, ABC, and ABC. Okay, so you can see here, we have the ABC, bam, ABC, and another ABC possible right now. So in that case, we'll have this wedge to the upside here in this wave 5, and so once we have done the wave 5, we can simply look for a wave for retracement. Okay, so wave 3 here to be done, the wave 3, and then we just pull the wave. So 1, 2, 3, wave for retracement, and then we can look for another wave 5 before to make another bam, 3, 4, 5 again. But yeah, for the moment, we can just, bam, we're going to plan more likely the targets we'll have to look for here to the upside, okay? But yeah, this is the first possible configuration and ending, so in that case, we'll just look for a swing failure pan or a failed auction of the top. If you want to play with the levels, it's very simple. We already have planned the levels here. So first of all, above us, we have, of course, this swing failure pan of the top, or the failed auction, as I said earlier, okay? And if we start breaking this with no swing failure pan or failed auction, we're simply going to look for a, so to speak, wave 1, by the way, the wave 2 is a bit more on the right. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. 4, and then we can look for a wave 5, bam, swing through pan, come back down, get a big retracement, or fail auction, spend some time and then retrace. And if there is nothing in here, we're simply going to look for the next target, so key level. Okay, by reading the order flow, you can really recognize if you have or not to take the trade. If from this key level there is again nothing, we're simply going to look for the previous top right here. Okay. So you have this key level at 38,000, 39,000 by the way on Bitcoin. If we do not swing through pan, first key level here, bam, first key level, it will be the target up to these 3 tops right here, really, where we can get something, a possible swing through pan of these tops. If there is nothing in here, we're simply going to look for the second scenario, that is a much more bigger push to the upside. Okay, and why we have this much more bigger push to the upside? Simply because we have a possible bigger impulse if you're forming right now. Okay, this is absolutely something possible. So to speak, we do have this possible short setup here, just above the high. Okay, we do have this possible short setup to bring it back down around some few lows here, if I'm mistaken. Don't remember exactly what the target of this. Let me just pull the retracement here. Yeah, it's this, around the lows here, to be honest with you. So that brings us with this possible short trade. Okay. So from the swing through pan here up to the key level, and we can look for the swing through pan above, but it starts to be a bit high, to be honest with you, for the wave 5. Now this is still something possible, so we can still look for higher to take this short trade. So make sure to join the Discord server as always. I'm really active there. I'm going to be posting what I'm doing, for example, if I'm taking the trade or not. So again, you do not need to follow it, just so you can understand how to read this when I'm taking my trades, why I'm taking the trade. just have to read this, and so you can see and understand maybe the data they're here on the market, and so understand why I'm taking my trade. But anyway, so this will be here for the first configuration, as I said, so the ending here to the upside. If now we start to do this, for example, we start to break above, get nothing good for a short, keep pushing higher and higher and higher and higher. Okay, well, this is very simple. We just remove this scenario and we just take this configuration here. Okay, in that case, we take the wave, this configuration here, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These red 5 waves complete the yellow 5 waves, the yellow wave 3. Sorry, here we have then the wave 4 we have planned. We've got a bounce from the 2316, and from here we'll have a nice leading. But again, the wave 3 is a shortest, so I will be a bit careful with this at the moment. And again, this is a leading with a small wave of an ending. No, by the way, this is a leading. Sorry, this is absolutely a leading here. So this is, yeah, the second configuration. So wave 1, wave 2 retracement. Okay, we have the 5 waves in there, but again, the wave 3 is a shortest, as I said, so a bit less probable. But normally now this is valid because we already got this in the past. So in any case, if we start really to push a lot higher, this is a configuration we'll have to take. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive. In that case, what target we'll have to look for? It's very simple. We just pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root, sorry, to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom. From here, 618 is the first target. Yep, so we can remove that because now we are really above. Then we have the 120 extension that we already rejected, so we can still yeah, make one more new high, for the ending, but normally it's not the same target. So if we start breaking above here and we get acceptance, we look for the 1618 and 2618 of the wave 5. Now the thing is, we can look simply also and pull to get a bit more confidence the extension of this pink wave, so to speak, from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top again to the wave 2 bottom this time, and from here we can add our wave 3 target. So 120 extension, we'll have only 2% chance to stop here, so we look for the next target, that is a 1618 most probable target. So if we do this, a big push to the upside, we should reach normally minimum 42,000 on Bitcoin with the wave 3. Once we have done this wave 3, we should retrace 38.2. I mean, between the MCF, between the 23.6 and the 38.2, but we have even more chance to retrace between the MC fib and the 38.2 here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And why we have more chance to stop in here? Simply because we have done a regular wave 2, we stop it between the 56.1866%, and so when we have done this, it's simply in that case a regular right here, wave 2. And so when you do a regular wave 2, you expect to do a regular wave 4, and a regular wave 4 is stop between these 3 fibs. Okay, so anyway, so let's take the 38.2. From here we should get a bounce, and so go around the 120 extension of the wave 5, so around the 2618 maximum target of this yellow wave 5 should bring us around 43,200 on Bitcoin. That brings us around this top right here, swing Philip pan with the by the way, on this stuff right here with a weekly negative path control. So watch out on this level. We have a possible big confluence if we really start to break really above and get a big push to the upside here. This is the next big target if again we respect the most probable impulsive to the upside, not start to make some crazy massive push to the upside in green counts like we take thousands and thousands like in few hours. But yeah, we'll see this live in the time. If I am not sleeping, of course, because if this is happening where it's like 3, 4, 5 a.m. for me, or even 2, so I'm sleeping, I have to sleep also at some point. So when we have done this wave 5, the yellow one, we can look for this wave 3 here, the wave for retracement, and the wave 5 right here, bam. And so next we'll have in that case complete this, bam, bigger wave 3, 4, 5, okay? Now the thing is, so it's in case because I'm looking more likely for one more push to the upside here personally. So it can be either a small push, as you understood, to the upside here, so a small one like this. We can look so for the ending, just a small one, and then retrace for the wave 4. Okay, for the wave 4, for now I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to say that we're going to retrace for the wave 4, but understand that we can absolutely drop from here because we have a bearish plan where we can drop on this. So just be aware of that. We do not need to make that wave 4. It can be the top there once we have done this. So that's a short to take in any case. Okay, but anyway, so retracement, when we took the highs, we get something bearish. Retracement, I'm going to take that wave 4. If we get nothing bearish when we take the high, I'm simply going to switch to the very bullish plan. I'm going to take in that case this impulsive to the upside. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. And the thing is now, if of course we start to retrace from here, we don't make one more push to the upside. It's very simple. This was not a bigger wave 1, 2. This was simply, bam, right here. This was simply the 5 ways to complete that wave 5, and now we're going to drop. But as we have a possible leading here to the upside, I'm looking more likely here for a wave 1, 2, bam, 3, 4, 5, or ABC zigzag first of all. As always, these smaller waves are exactly the same for an ABC zigzag or for an impulsive start. Okay, so anyway, you have all my plan really. You know exactly what I'm looking for, you know exactly what I'm looking at, what price I'm going to expect if we start to push a lot higher, what I'm going to expect if we push a bit above here. you know everything. If we retrace from here, you know exactly what to take. We simply take this wave 5 to be in, and so we take for first of all a wave for retracement. And if we start really to free fall from here, we simply take the case that we have done in the high time frame bearish plan. You have everything, by the way, waiting for you on the YouTube channel here. You just have to scroll down a bit here, and by the way, where it is, it's right there. This is a high time frame bearish count. Just go and check this out. Yes, we can absolutely do something like this. Just come straight back down. This is absolutely something possible. Anyway, if you want to stay updated, don't forget to join the Discord server. Also, this is extremely important, where you can get some really cool stuff. This day I will not reactive on this in the Mateos update here channel for Bitcoin, simply because I'm working on a new L wave course really, to update all the course. So yeah, you have some really good stuff normally. For example, we have been able to to open such trade. I was telling you that, for example, a swing through pan was not bearish. Live at the time, I was buying every single low of that swing through pan, because this was not a bearish swing through pan. That's pretty cool. But anyway, you have such content on the Discord server, and all of this, by the way, for absolutely free. If you want, by the way, if you're still here listening and you want to learn Yield Wave, just go and check out here the guess the pattern, how you can game, if we can say it out, feature, it's better. Guess the pattern feature. Just pause the screen to read this. You can also find this out on the website. If you go into the course section, you can just play for absolutely free to get the pattern feature, and you can also get a possible master role on the Discord server if you really master the chart and show us that you're mastering the chart from the course you learned here with the Yield Wave beginner course. But I mean, if you master the chart only with beginner course, I don't understand, because they're really basic stuff to understand some more advanced stuff such as Yield Wave. So yeah, you also have of course Excel charts here and some resources to download, such as the Yield Wave PDF. By the way, my workspace, this right here, for example, is absolutely free. You can download it. You have to download one file, and you have all these view right here, plus all these levels right there. All this naked session path control level, TPOs, daily naked path control. You have all of this for absolutely free, waiting for you on the website. So yeah, you have some great content in my opinion. And yeah, on this being said, I really hope you all enjoyed. Take care if you have a nice weekend, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.